I am the way. I am the way. I say, I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life.
Life didn't rhyme. You were on a roll, you know? You should have said something about blue. I don't what rhymes with true. I don't even know. I don't know. That is actually a hard one. I'm sorry, Julia. I'm giving you a hard time. So this is Julie Green, and my goodness, she's funny. I don't know. She is just wacky. She used to do these diorama things, and then which were really adorable. Like I actually really like her diorama, like stop play animation things that she would build these giant sets of little miniatures and then like do videos with them. They were fun. And then she went insane and started doing prophecy stuff. She's obsessed with Trump. It's just hilarious. So we're gonna get into it. I'm Brentley. This is the Punk Apostate. Let's go. Now, this was very last second for me. I was working on something else, and so I switched over to this. So I haven't watched any of this, right? So um, let's see how it goes. I have no idea what she's going to talk about, but it did show. Hold on, let me see if I can show this. I wish. How do you? Never mind. I don't want to back out of it. It showed a picture of Trump as king in the thumbnail. And of course, now I can't see the thumbnail. Oh well. But it showed him with like a crown on and everything. It
Checking to
was
see how I was doing. So I can just feel the love from all of you. So thank you. Jehovah Rapha is our healer. I am healed. I'm receiving this.
Who's Joey Rafa or whatever? Who's that? That a person? She worships him now? She worships some guy named Joey?
Again, a speedy recovery. So thank you to all of you who have just showed your love. I just want to say just how much I love and appreciate all of you.
Oh, you're welcome.
So I got to make a couple more announcements. If you did miss that live show yesterday with General Flynn and Clay, go and
What?
watch that. I absolutely.
Oh my good God. How did I miss that? I'm like, I could see myself just the mouse hovering by and it just passes over the General Flynn one and picks this bullshit. You know what? Next time. It's all right. It's not. It's there. We'll get there.
Love those two gentlemen. I'm so grateful that I've got to meet them and know them and being on the Reawaken America tour. We'll be back together again here in Miami in a couple weeks. But before I go to the Trump Doral,
of course, they're going to be down in Florida. Of course, I just where else would this lady be? With Xanax face like this.
Again to speak. I'm going to be in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I am so excited to be back with Brother Timothy Dixon and Manuel Johnson. They're just dear friends of mine. And I love being able to be preaching with them.
I really need to be writing these names down so that I can go look these people up. Because if there are people that hang out with this lady, I bet she could just lead us to a treasure trove of insanity.
I will be speaking in Lancaster on Tuesday night, the 10th. So I just want to let you guys know if you want more information regarding that event in Pennsylvania. I have so many friends.
It's so funny. I feel like, remember the last time, I don't know if everybody remembers the last time we covered her. We could not understand like 90% of what she was saying because I was very sure that she was drunk. She's either drunk or she's like on Xanax or something like that, right? Because she's slurring her words like she's just, I don't know what's going on. And now they added, got like her own little subtitles here that are mandatory. You got mandatory subtitles because like we're gonna have to do something about this, lady. Nobody can understand you. Could you not drink the fifth maybe just before going live? Could you maybe not do that? Maybe just save the vodka for after you go live, okay?
I just love so dearly in Pennsylvania, so I'm so excited to go back to that state again. So if you want more information, click on that description box below. I do have that links to our events page where you
and it even gives the mess ups. She's like, I don't even do have the links. I have the links. It would have been more fun if they spelled it Lynx like the cat, but that was fine too. It was like Links. I got the links for you. The dark man.
You can find more of that out. So again, you'll start. I'll be pre-recording. You may not be able to see me pre-record because I might do it how I have been. So I will be pre-recording next week for when I'm gone, for Pennsylvania and Miami. So I'll be gone for well over a week. I think a little over a week and a half, something like that. So
Going to both places at once? God, that sucks. I don't know, man. I gotta stop back at my house in the middle, man. I can't handle all of that. Like just the one now.
So that you have all these prophecies or whatever the Lord has for me to do.
Of course it's gonna be prophecies, right? She just knows. How does she know just like tomorrow the prophecies won't just stop? Just like I'll just keep adding more prophecies. Is interesting too. I went back in her catalog because I really wanted to go find some of because she does a lot of like prophecy stuff, right? And she's like, you're gonna see this happen, you're gonna see that happen, you're gonna see this word in the news, you're gonna see these things, right? And so I'm like, let me go back to like a month or something, and then I can prove, then I can like watch all of her stupid failed prophecies, and she deletes them. She deletes them all. She's only got 2 weeks worth of stuff at a time. She goes back and deletes everything so that she can't be wrong. I was like, you fucker. Look at you. So I'm going to have to start like covering her, and then I'll have to go back to my own video or something. I don't know, to check. But yeah, dude, she deletes them so that she can't ever be wrong. It's like, okay, that one didn't come true. Deleted. I'll just make up a new one in its place.
So if you do have any prayer requests or praise reports, please go to our website at jgminternational.org under our contact page, where you can write us at Julie Green Ministries International, 4620 East 53rd Street, Suite 200, Davenport, Iowa 52807.
Did she just give her address? Nobody do anything. Nobody, please don't send letters there or anything. But if you do want to request, if you do want to just make up an MLM that's completely made up, you know where to advertise it to.
Now, this prophetic word was given to me. It was actually in a toga. This is another one that was given to me in a toga. And
you were wearing a toga? She's like, yeah, we were at a toga party. And when I was in the toga, I started thinking about like Romans wearing togas, and that had to do with Jesus. And then Jesus is like God. And then he started talking to me. It was this whole like, man, it was crazy.
And we recorded it, but because it was in a hotel, it did not record very well because of we were doing our prayer call and we were on the Wi-Fi, and it just did not record very well at all. So I'm gonna have to just read this to you.
All right, a lot of shop talk here. Can you just get to the get to the thing, the prophecy, please?
But it's called "The Way is About to Show Up." I heard this on September.
The way is about to show up. This is very profound. Okay. Did you hear what I said? The way is going to show up. What, man? They always talk in these weird, and they think it sounds profound, but you're just saying a bunch of vague nonsense. Like, it just sounds so stupid. Like, it's just like me saying the path will make itself clear. But I did a better one. See, I can prophecy better than she can. It's like the path will miraculously. Let's add a miraculously in there. Will miraculously make the path known to thine eyes. Whatever you fucking, and then people will be like, oh, that is actually, you know what? I figured out that I was actually supposed to be doing something. That prophecy was for me. That was mine. That one was just for me special.
November 15th of 2023. So again, it's called "The Way is About to Show Up."
Are you writing this down? Wow.
I am the way.
She literally paused like you were supposed to be writing this down. Look, I'm serious. Fucking write it down. Like, I don't see you writing. What do you think this is? Hello? Hey, write it down. Okay, this is from God. Do you understand that?
Way. I am the way, I say. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life. I am the way.
Okay, now you can't just repeat yourself. That doesn't count. Okay. Jesus didn't even do that. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but through me. He doesn't repeat himself over and over again. That's how I know you're not God or you're not talking for God. Okay.
My children, come my way. Come with me.
Don't stop emphasizing the word come. Don't do, especially after saying shit. Just don't stop it. Stop. You know, I was going to do an Adam and I'm not though. Never mind. Not going to do a segue there. Ew.
Sit with me. Pray with me.
They spelled pray wrong. It's P-R-E-Y for them. You know.
Fellowship with me. I am the way. I am the truth. Or I am the way. I am the answer to every problem.
Oh my God. That right there is the problem. You're like, you know what you got to do, you know, is just go to church. You know, that'll fix it. He's like, dude, I'm homeless. Yeah, I know. Should just go to church. Jesus will make you not homeless anymore. So that'll, you know, he's literally the answer to all the problems. Like, I don't think that's true, man. Like y'all can't even give me a sandwich without having to give me your old spiel that I've heard a million times. First, you know.
I am the answer to every affliction. I am the answer.
Isn't that wait? Yeah, I am the answer to every affliction. Oh, okay, the answer. Okay, never mind. I was like, I thought you were going to say I am, but isn't he the cause of every affliction too? He's like, I actually caused them as well. Yes, I did. But that's how you know I can get rid of them. Okay. The person that causes them is the person that can get rid of them. That's what that is.
I am the answer. I am the way. There is nothing that is holding you. There is nothing the enemy is doing to you.
What?
There is nothing that he is doing or he's trying to do that is going to stay that way.
She is like a toddler. This is like a toddler playing prophecy. That's what this feels like. You know, there is nothing that the bad guys can do that was gonna go their way. Yeah. So, and because you start to leave. You know, you're like, oh, okay, no, that's cute, that's sweet. She said, and we and then they get your attention again, and then they start doing the then God said and you're like, oh my God, they're just gonna keep on, you know. Toddlers are funny, you know, they're funny. All right, let's get to some comments here. Let's see who won. James won. All right. Hell yeah. Well, see, now I'm starting to lose track. I don't know who wins is off. I'm gonna have to start like keeping score here, you know, and then maybe add it up and then maybe do some kind of special thing if you get like so many firsts or something. I don't know. And then Lynn was second. Nice. And she thought that was nice. And I agree. And and James was third. Well, you can't be first and third, man. That doesn't count, right? Wait, I can't comment often due to me listening at work for the morning rush. Oh, that's all right. I feel like that's how I do all of mine. I listen a lot when I'm at work. Of course, I'm at work in the evening, and so I rarely can comment, but I got you, Blake, no problem. And then Ember was third. All right. She made it. How we doing? Let's see what else we got here. Hey, Gisela said, hey. Lago said, nice, finally made a show on time. Well, yeah, well, you got to sleep by the phone, you know, and then just set an alert that goes off like an alarm. That's the only way that can work. All right. Otherwise, you're going to miss it every time. You know, you're going to sleep right through that shit. Lago said, Julie Green, Kat Kerr, and Gina Marie, the holy shit trinity of nutters. I know, right? I was so like blown away when I discovered this Julie lady. Like, she just, wow, man. I just, I was like, this can't be real. You know, it's almost like one of those things where you're like, this is an SNL skit. This isn't real. And then you're like, no, it's, and even sometimes you're even like, an SNL is like kind of slipping because this is too on the nose. This is too silly, you know, for it to even be that kind of funny. nope, she's real. All of this is real. She's insane and just keeps on prophesying stuff. She shoots out a wide net of prophecies and then just I don't even know. I don't know how she keeps on rationalizing when she gets them all wrong all the time, because I swear she's getting them all wrong all the time. It's so weird. And that yet she still thinks she's hearing from God. It's amazing how they do this. She's like, God was probably just messing with me. God told me what I needed to hear, not what was actually going to happen. I feel like they do stuff like that, you know. Oh, he told you what you needed to hear. Like the Matrix. Remember that? And she was like, the prophet was like, yo, you're not the one or whatever. And he's like, she told you what you needed to hear. Like they think that Jesus plays games like that, I guess. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Save the hashtag save the vodka. That's what I'm saying. You know? Oh gosh. Save it for cuts and bruises, because that stuff is terrible. Okay. It's awful. I mean, not bruises. Do you put alcohol on bruises? Never mind. I don't know where that came from. Let's see here. Ember said, it's weird there are so many prophets today. Don't they know the first big time American prophet, Joe Smith, got shot in the face after his prophecies failed? Yeah, they were a little bit less forgiving about that, you know, back then. That was like, damn. Did he really? He got shot in the face for it? That's interesting. I thought that was all the con manning he did, you know. Although I guess those are both the same. I don't even know why I separated those as two different things. they're both the con manning and the prophesying. So I guess we're good. Like I said, blue pill, red pill. Exactly. You know. Hey, Wolfo's here. What's up, dude? Nice. Didn't miss it today. How are all the punklets doing today? Well, this punklet's doing great. You know, I'm just saying, ready for the day. You know what I mean? And I actually got a pre-recorded one done just before here, and well, sort of. I guess still got to go back and edit it, but I'm trying to, you know, make more content so I can do this this membership thing. But I want to make sure I got some stuff to put up for members. You know. Anyway, let's let this crazy lady get back. Oh, and if you do want to do super chats, I do have it set so that I can see them come up when they are posted. Okay. And I'm just gonna stay right where, like, as far as like comments go, I'm just gonna stay right wherever y'all are at. Like I'm not gonna hold my place back here. So, but when I am reacting to the video, it's gonna be hard for me to shift focus. So just, you know, I'll get to them, I promise. But it may be like a couple minutes, but I am gonna get to them as soon as I see them. But yeah, if you want to do any super chats, super stickers, super stuff like that, super thanks, whatever, really appreciate it. And I will give you shout outs, and I'll spend a good amount of time on those comments if you want to do that. Like I'll put it on hold and we'll talk about those comments.
His way? No. His way
Hold
is
on.
nothing.
I feel like we're
that is
missing
going
context.
You. There is nothing the enemy is doing to you.
Oh, that's right.
There is nothing that he is doing or he's trying to do that is going to stay that way.
To stay that way.
His way? No.
His name? No. His way? No. 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 No way. No way for his way.
His way is nothing. But my ways will stand. They will stand.
They stop repeating yourself, God.
They will stand forevermore.
What?
My children, trust in my way. I will show you the way. I will show you what to do. I will show you where to go.
This is insane.
I will show you what to say because I am the way.
Oh man, there we got back to the rhyme, and that finished off that you know, that shit. What is it called in a poem? Anyway, I was gonna say surah, but that's not right. That's the Quran thing, isn't it?
When you are going in the direction with me, you are following me. You are fellowshipping with me. There is nothing that your enemy can do to touch you.
God, all of her stuff is so boilerplate. Like it's just nothing. She's just like, if you go with me, you are following me. This is God. This is very important stuff that you really need. Look, it says powerful message. It's just like, and the enemy's just not even gonna bother with you. So you just follow. If you follow me, I'll tell you what to do, say, think, and all that type of stuff. And that's it. I've basically said everything she said.
Do you hear me? Do you hear what I am saying to you? If you're going with me in my way, in my words, with my plan,
In my words, with my plan, you'd have to stop at some point and be like, hold on, I don't think this is God, man. I feel like God would be a little bit more coherent than this, right? Like he is the God of the universe. Maybe he's a scatterbrained God. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why everybody has so much trouble interpreting him, right? You know, because he's just sort of all over the, oh, right, I did say that. I forgot I was doing that. I was doing that over here. Oh, wait, I was doing this other thing over there. Man, I am just, there's too much going on. There's just too much. I'm getting my attention's being divided way too many times. I'm getting all stuck here. I don't know what the,
your enemies cannot touch you. If they cannot touch you,
and if you want your enemies to touch you, you know, for some fun, just go to adamandeve.com and enter that code word Brentley at checkout to get 50% off any one item, 6 free movies, 3 free gifts, and free shipping in the whole hoarder. Just go to the whole hoarder. Just go to adamandeve.com, enter code word Brentley. That's BRENTLY at checkout to get 50% off any one item, almost any one item, 6 free movies, 3 free gifts, and free shipping on the whole order. And the packaging is discreet, you know, and you can be touched by friends, enemies, frenemies, all of them, you know. You can have like an orgy with both your friends and your enemies. It's probably going to be a little awkward afterwards, you know, just saying. It's going to be that, you know, that post coitus dialogue that is just well awkward, especially if you're enemies. But you know, you can do it though. And they got all the products and services, not services, I'm sorry, just products that will help you do all that stuff with your friends and your enemies. All right, moving on.
they cannot defeat you. Do you hear my words? But not only do you hear them, but do you really hear them?
Oh my good God, what is your problem, God? Not do you hear them, but do you like really hear them, like with your ears? You know, like what do you want to? What is this? I don't understand. Like this, how does she like pump this out of her brain and be like, this is something that is a powerful message that I need to read? It's like just asking if like we hear her words. Do you hear the words? Do you hear them though? Like for realsies? Like seriously, do you hear them? My goodness. All right, let's see. Let's get some comments. Hey, Christopher, what's up, dude? Why do all the disturbing conservative women have the last name Green? Like it's weird. It happened twice. What's the other Green? Damn, I'm drawing a blank here. I don't know. I'm sure I know what you're talking about, but wow, I really don't. Who's the other Green? Let me know. I can't think. Well, in fairness, Joe Smith didn't just have failed prophecy. He also killed a few thousand people and was found guilty of treason twice. But it was the prophecies that led to the Mormon Wars. So, okay. So it's kind of, you know, it's a butterfly thing, right? You know, it's a butterfly effect there. But yes, to all. Yes, to all of that. That is exactly what happened. And what happened? That's what never mind. I'm not going to promote violence. I was going to say that's what should happen to prep, but no, I don't want anybody to hurt anybody. Okay, that's crazy. Don't do that. But let's just laugh at them and tell them they're stupid. That we're allowed to do. Okay. Wolfo said, finally off work, kids to school and a big bowl of Wheaties. Wheaties to catch up on stream. So good. That's really funny. A big bowl of Wheaties. Like, but not like the cereal with a D and a double E. A weed ease. Nice. Wolf is just sitting there. I just can't. At first, I'm like picturing well, a wolf, just, you know, a wolf-like person, right? Like a cartoon wolf, right? From like BoJack Horseman or something. I don't know why. That's just where my mind goes. And he's eating a bowl of weed with milk. He poured milk on top of it. just eat no weed, because that's how cartoon wolves do weed. Just saying, you know. Anyway, do you hear me? No, no, I don't. Did you say something? Where are you? It's gonna be hard for me to hear you from over here. Wolfo said, quick chat GPT, send me some gibberish to do Christian nationalism and how I can confuse the masses. Well, I mean, she's and starting with herself, you know, she's like, first confuse me, and then I can confuse everybody else by extension. That's because she just is confused, very, 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 very confused. You know, it's kind of weird. I do have to say, I like that she always puts crosses and hearts in the title. I'm going to start doing that. You know, I feel like that'll really draw some attention to my streams. But like I said, like she's got that in the title, and then literally had like an AI art thing of Trump as a king. I'm so mad that I can't see the thumbnail. They need to have like a thumbnail button so we could like actually look at it. Irritating. Because that shit was wow. It's like, okay, of course. Like, he's gonna be king. And I swear that's what they want. They're like, he's actually gonna be king because he's gonna get back into, we're gonna vote him in there, and then he's gonna be like, no more voting. Okay, I'm just the king. You know, I'm just here until I die. Okay, and you know what? After I die, my kids will be king. You know, and that's what's gonna happen from here on out. I heard from Russia that it's really nice when that happens. You know, and then groceries are actually more affordable when you have a dictator on a throne. Jesus. Anyway, Ember said, "Love thine enemies." Long time. Oh, there you go. Damn, that was it. That was the segue, and I missed it. That was good. That was a perfect segue right there. Giselle said, "God sounds needy." Needy's the right. It's like a puppy, you know. God's just like a fucking puppy that can text you. Or no, not text, but but talks to you in your head, you know. Just always needing stuff. Getting mad when you're thinking thoughts that aren't exactly him. Yeah. Are you thinking about other stuff than me? What do you want to be tortured for all eternity? Well, you better start thinking about me more, okay? I don't know what you think this is. Better get to thinking about me, all right? Wolfo said, about 5 years after high school, one of the prep girls who used to what? Oh, rag on me ended up at some party with me, and we ended up drinking and hooking up. Did I do it like a Christian? did I make a holy? Oh yeah, because loving the enemy a long time. So I mean, if she was ragging on you, but that is like, dude, but that's the best. That's like a movie, dude. That sounds like one of those teen movies, you know, where it ends with the girls like making fun of them all the time, and then it ends with them hooking up at the party, and then it like plays some like 80s song, you know, for the credits to roll, and they do some kind of freeze frame. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be a good movie. Just saying, I don't know. Sounds entertaining. Or Dissident said, good are what? Good are alleys needy, like the humans that created them, or that create alleys. I don't understand. Good are the alleys. I mean, alleys don't really need much, to be completely honest. They're pretty self-sufficient, you know. They don't. I mean, they don't actually need the trash. That just tends to be where the trash gets collected from. Because I don't know what you mean, but alleys being needy. But you know, there's alley cat. Are you talking about alley? Because alley cats can get needy. Okay, those suckers are. Whew. You know, their cats are cute, but holy shit, you get too many of them together, it's a problem. It's a problem. Okay, we got some lady that feeds. That like she just leaves like random. Like she doesn't live here. She doesn't live anywhere near here. Right? She just leaves random bowls of fucking food in our alley for all the cats. And I'm like, dude, why don't you? Can you invite them to whatever your alley is? Like, why are you coming here and being like, no, go to this place? Like, you don't even live. What are you doing? It's so fucking annoying. And all of it, and when every time I try to walk the dog, she's running around finding all these fucking hidden foods that have just been sitting out for a while. I'm like, dude, what is happening? Why is she? It's frustrating.
Do you believe them? Do you receive them? Because in this time, you have to know the right way.
Do you hold on? I'm sorry. Let me choose.
Believe them.
Do you believe them?
Do you receive them?
Do you receive them?
Because in this time, you have to know the right way.
You have to know the right way. It's like, how is it that she said absolutely nothing this entire time? Like, she's read a lot of words, but they don't mean anything. Like, it's incredible. I almost wonder if, like, because like I was saying, she goes back and deletes everything that's specific that she gets wrong, right? Like, she won't, like, see how it says what's coming in 10 days? This will be gone in 10 days. There's not a single stream that I could find that, and maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm just not able to find it for some reason. But every time I was looking for, like, I was trying to find like 10 days ago, this will happen in 10 days. And then I can, or like within the next 10 days. So I could be like, haha, see, didn't happen. She deletes them. Right. And so I wonder if now she's having to, like, because I'm sure people have pointed out like time and time again that she keeps getting stuff wrong. So now she's like, okay, I guess I'm just going to have to say nothing for 48 minutes, you know? And that way people are like, well, you know, God does want us to listen to him. And he does say that we're going to, you know, our enemies aren't going to have, they're not going to be doing their way for very long, or whatever, like idiotic way she worded it, you know? But okay.
I am that way. Remember this day. Remember when it gets chaotic. Remember when it gets dark.
Oh, that's the eclipse. That must be for the eclipse. Remember when it gets dark? What's going to happen? An eclipse, you know?
Remember when it gets confusing for some.
Okay, well, that's now for you, right? That's just, we've already gotten there. You currently. I mean, look at this face. Look at this confused fucking face. Have you ever seen a face more confused? She has no idea what she's looking at right now.
Remember when there's chaos erupting everywhere.
That should have been on the same sentence, probably. You know, you probably shouldn't have put the comma after, you know, or you shouldn't have put the comma before everywhere, because that clearly confused you. And now she's licking her lips.
They're here and they're there and over there, and it's seeming to surround you.
They're here and there and everywhere. All like, were you just reading a Dr. Seuss book to your kids? They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. I swear. I know that you would know if you would dare. What are you doing, dude? Like, you're there. Well, let's do that one again.
When there's chaos erupting everywhere. They're here and they're there and over there, and it's seeming to surround you.
They're here and there and over there, everywhere, seeming to surround you.
I am the way.
What? How do you finish the set? That's not. They're saying they're here and there and everywhere when they surround you. I am the way. What, dude? You just like completely. Did you lose track?
Out of it all.
Out of it all.
It won't touch you. It won't come near you.
And if you want it to come near you or just on you, everywhere, go to adamandeve.com, enter code word Brently. That's BRENTLY to get 50% off almost any one item, 6 free movies, 3 free gifts, and free shipping on the whole order. Just go to adamandeve.com, enter that code word Brently. That's BRENTLY at checkout. Get your exclusive offer. The packaging is discreet, so you know, get your butt some stuff. Your butt wants it. If your butt could talk, it would. Okay. Don't picture that. Don't picture a talking butt. You know, don't do that. That was rude. I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
It won't affect you.
If somebody comes on your face, it affects you. Okay. Just, I don't know. I mean, sometimes in a good, I would say a good way most of the time, but then people seem to enjoy it anyway, for the most part.
Do you hear these words?
Yes, because they don't. I hear the words. That's it. Doesn't seem to be making much in this the way of sense or sentences, but there's words.
If you really hear these words, you receive these words, then you will not fear. You will not get in despair. You will not be overwhelmed.
What? And look, that even messed up. Hold on. Even the words that are clearly, her like captions or whatever. Like they're even like, I have no fucking idea. I don't know. I wasn't
Words, you receive these words, then you will not fear.
not fear. Nope. That's right.
You will not get in despair.
You will not get into spare. Oh, well, that's too. I actually wanted to get into spare. It's a good club, okay? And only the coolest people get into spare, That's like, that it's like one of those places where they have this giant guy with a clipboard, big dude, guns, and they're always like, you're not just cool enough to get in here. And I'm like, all right, man. And then they let two girls barely wearing anything in there. I'm like, what? They're not even wearing clothes. And he's like, that's the point. And I'm like, all right. He's like, no, stop. Don't do that. Didn't work. It's bullshit. Anyway, I don't know what I was but yeah, she messed up. She messed up the word. It's supposed to be despair, I think. That's
Fair. You will not be overwhelmed. You will not be overcome by the enemy. No.
She says it like so, like it's so impactful, but she's also like just got way too much spit in her mouth. It's just constant saliva just building up. And I gotta hold it in, otherwise I just feel like a fountain just flowing out of my face. If I don't swallow it every 2 seconds. What is happening? Why is your face like this?
No, because you are an overcomer.
And if you want to be an overcomer, just go to anonymity.com. I do that code word Burley. Saying, just do it. All right. God damn it. We get to get some more comments because yeah. Y'all, this is all we got on the video, y'all. So you might have to make the content happen here. Maybe tell me some jokes to act out or something. I don't know, man. This is getting monotonous. That's all I'm saying, right? I did not watch this ahead of time. And this thing's 48 fucking minutes. You kidding me? How does this go on for 40? Anyway, all right. Let's see here. Ember said, Trump proves Metallica are true prophets. King Nothing is facts. Exactly. Where'd you ground King Nothing? Very good song. I liked that album. That was a good one, But I also liked the Reload one. Everybody hated me for that. They're like, you better shut up. I'm like, I like their pretty song. They do good pretty songs, They should stick to only doing slow, pretty, melodic. They're like, I am going to murder your face. I am just going to kill you right now. I swear to God. Do you hear what this guy's saying about Metallica? I think we should all just kill this guy right now and then wear his face as a mask from now on and tattoo Metallica's slow songs suck on the face that we are wearing of his. That's what we should do. Let's see, about 5. Wolfo said, oh wait, oh no, wait. Oh no, I did the wrong. I already did that one. Okay. Let me see. Going to go down. Yeah, I'm trying to stay current. I'm so bad at that. Like I want to go back. I want to go back and like see all the longer comments. Okay, let's see. Wolfo said, I'm looking forward to working that night. I'll sleep through the eclipse, but get to see the aftermath of the moon parties. Ooh, the moon party. They have moon parties? That's kind of cool. I always do. That's like one of my favorite. I have an app that's like, how illuminated the moon will be and like what time it comes out and all that type of stuff. Because I love watching the moon. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I will just be out there for hours, just laying and looking up. We have like a perfect view of just like no trees blocking it. It's great. Love it. It's like you get that fishbowl effect, where you're like, whoa. It's awesome. Feels like you're flying. It's great. If you look at it with the right kind of eyes. You know what I mean? Anyway, Grand Theft Auto bot, what's up, dude? You're back for more. I don't know why you keep returning. Like, this is will this be a night of the comet situation? What situation is that? Night of the comet. Is it, I'm sure, some sort of reference to people finding meaning out of comets or something? Comets in the sky, a meteorological event that causes people to be silly? I don't know. It makes sense too if you think about it. Like a lot of this eclipse shit, it's like it's almost like it's leftover DNA, I mean, not DNA, but just like leftover from like us as humans, like looking to the sky to be like, oh, look, a weird thing happened. That must mean the gods are trying to tell us something, you know? We're still doing this shit today, you know? And it's like an eclipse happens. We're like, what is the universe trying to say? It's like nothing, man. The universe isn't trying to say anything other than don't look at the sun right now because you'll fucking burn your corneas out. Okay, corneas, is that right? That's an eye thing, right? I don't know. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know what corneas are. But I think they're eye stuffs or something. But so it just makes sense that like you see this stuff happen in the sky, all of a sudden it gets dark, and you're like, oh shit, this must be serious. This must mean the gods are trying to tell us something. Now we literally know what causes them when it happens down to the goddamn fucking second, practically, right? Exactly what's happening, when it's happening, how it works. I mean, all this type of shit. And they're still like, yeah, but maybe it's the gods trying to tell us something, man. Maybe you don't know. It's getting dark. Dark equals like bad, and bad needs to be fought by good. We need to do a civil war. That's what that says. That's where we're at here, I think. And that's just sort of a reference to the video that I'm working on that I worked on this morning. And you'll get to see it. It's going to be a lot of fun when I finish. But yeah, they want civil war really bad. If you can get to the conclusion that you need to do a civil war because of an eclipse, you were going to decide that anyway. Okay, you were just automatically already deciding that you want to do a civil war. Okay, so that goes. But my goodness, Drusilla said eyes. I don't, looking at it. What, looking at a penis? Is that what you're saying? Don't be talking nasty like that. That's there are kids watching this. You can't say it and then show eyeballs like you're looking at it. That is inappropriate. That is inappropriate, Drusilla. Come on. Grow up. And she said, Lago, check to see that you're all messages or live chat and not top messages or top chat. Why is that a thing? Why is there a distinction like that? YouTubes, huh? What's your problem, bro? What are you doing? Why is there it's like, oh yeah, and when you had it selected to not see most of the chat. What? Why is that a button? They're just like, just thought some people just don't want to see stuff sometimes, and have it as a default, It's like, what? That's really weird. I don't know. It's almost like the when the robot turns evil or whatever, and it's like, well, you had it set to evil mode, It's like, click the button. It's like, why is that button there? Oh, that's funny. Wolfo said, it won't come near you. Well, you're not rubbing it enough. You got to rub it a little differently. Maybe get some lube, from adamandeve.com, right? There's some lube there. See it at the bottom right corner. And yeah, and you can, then it will come. Okay. If you rub it, it will come. Oh, that needs to be like a bumper sticker or something, right? Oh man. Hey, Lago, thank you. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Lago gave 5 big ones. Dollars too. Oh man, that's not like the rubies or anything. That's awesome. Hey, thank you. Said these nutters videos comment section are really scary, knowing they walk among us. I know, right? Well, when you look at, that's why a lot of, see this one, I don't think I don't know if this one was live. Let me see. Hold on. Let me double checks. Show chat. Let's see. Because I don't know. See, I don't know if it's. Hold on.
You overcome, you
Oh, no, they are there.
override, you
Shit.
destroy.
I don't know why. I thought this was like. I thought this was a like they cut it up. You know, like you do a live stream, like what I'll do sometimes, and I'll cut it up and put like a clip because it just started mid sentence, right? You know, and so I was like, you know, she just cut this out of one of her live streams, but she's so insane probably that she's just already talking before the live even starts. You know, she's just like, okay, clicks anyway. I'm not. She's like mid sentence, it like missed the first half of everything. She doesn't know. She doesn't watch back to these, you know. She's playing in the next one. So wow, dude. All right, so there is a live chat playing here.
You bind. And I tell you, use my authority.
Oh, wait,
There's
is
nothing your enemies can do against you.
Because
Know who
all I
you are
got.
with me.
Oops.
Many of my children are.
All I got is Michael Dick saying, "Hello, do you know the voters regular double in the key states?" What? And then Randall Freels said, "Hope everyone is doing good." 100. I guess that's to like explain the type of good, like 100% good, not no 50, 60, 70% good. I want 100% goods, goodnesses. Yeah. That's exactly the percentage we're talking about. But I don't know. It doesn't really seem to be right. Am I not seeing it? I'm going to leave it
Asking
up though,
what
because
to do. What do I?
if there is like more of this live chat, it's funny. It's a good call on that one, Lago. I'm gonna leave that up, and so we can see if there's any more funny. Because we got to do something with this. This is just sort of a lot of nothing at this point, you know. And I don't feel. I almost feel guilty that you're paying $5 when this is the content that we're reacting to. But no, I really do appreciate it though. That's super awesome. Appreciate it, man. And I will leave this up so we can look at the comments. Let's see. Yay, you did it, Lago. Thanks for the super chat. Yes, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. That's super awesome. And like I said, look, I got to it quick. See, I got it. You know, I know what I'm doing. I still got to talk to Emperor about a few different things though. But now I'll get with her soon, you know. Let's see here. But Grand Theft Autobot said, yeah, there should be a setting where we choose which chat is default. Why? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't understand what the purpose is though of the chat. And like, how do they decide what chat is top chat? Right? Does everybody vote on every single comment? How does that even work? You know? Well, who decides what's top? What, just the algorithms like that doesn't seem important. This guy's a fucking ass. Fuck him. Is it like how many subscribers you've got? Like, if you got like more subscribers, it's like this guy's way more important than all these other people. Like, what is it? Like, how does it decide what's important and what's not? I don't understand. Anyway, Wolfo said, I get that a bunch of live stream need it like that because how fast the chat goes, but it's still a hassle. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like I understand that. But even so, I still don't understand what it would choose to like what is it that is it like repeat ones like maybe? Because if you look at like Hassan and stuff of the some of those like big timey streamers, like you see a lot of the same what do you call it? You see a lot of the same comments. Maybe they just like if it's the two of the same comment or whatever, they like just don't put I don't know. I don't know why I'm stuck on this. This is silly, y'all. All right. This has nothing to do with but that's how bored we are with this lady. That's what that is. You know, we are just looking for anything to talk about. Yeah, let's let this lady get stupid more.
I do. Where do I go? How do I do this? How do I do that?
You gotta be kidding me, man. She's just like, where do I go? How do I do this? How do I do that? This is from God.
I am the way. Come close to me and you will see all the things that I have for thee.
Okay, if you want to come close. Just go to Adam and Eve. Anyway, sorry.
I will show you. I will show you these things. I will show you my love. I will show you my heart. You are my heart.
What is this? I will show you my love. This is like the worst like love poem ever written. You know, like a fourth grader would be like, I don't know, man. This is like you gotta like at least try a little bit. Just to you know, just a little bit, maybe put a little bit more thought into your love letter.
My children. My children, you mean so much to me. More than you realize the love that I have, the mercy that I have, the long suffering that I have, the grace that I have.
It's just all the Christian words in it, bro. That's it. It's just all. I don't know how much more.
And just think, it's unlimited.
I'd start.
And
It's
also,
starting to sound like this is just unlimited. Like you are just, you know, just shitting out Christian words, right? And just doesn't even mean anything. You're just doing it. It's fucking-
so it's new every day. So receive this day, receive the way.
Oh, good one. There it rhymes. You know, got the Dr. Seuss moment.
See the truth, receive my life, saith the Lord.
Saith the Lord. Are you done?
So
You
right
good?
now,
Oh, good.
in this time, something that we have to get a hold of is that God is the way, He's the truth, and He's the life.
Oh, you're not gonna just now. You're gonna explain that, really? You're gonna explain the fucking nothing that you just said. She's like, all right, now with my other voice, God is totes the way. It's like you already said that, and He's the life. You already said that, but I need to clarify from the prophecy that was clearly very confusing. So now I have to break it down and just repeat all of the same thing.
We have to follow what He's saying, not what our enemies are saying, not what they're telling us to do.
Don't do what the bad guys tell you to do. Don't do that. I don't know if y'all need to. This is important. Like, see, if I wasn't here telling you to not listen to your enemies, y'all would just be out there like dressed as a chicken, you know, on the street dancing. Why? Because you listened to your enemies and they got you to dress.
Obviously, I know a lot of you are not complying to a lie, no matter what our enemies try to say.
Which one is that? What lie are we talking about? Because y'all think so. It's weird when they can be like, yeah, they're not complying to the lie, you know, and then turn around and believe they have an undead carpenter ghost that lives inside them, you know. And the book with the talking donkey is totally true. But don't you dare believe lies, you know, like science and stuff.
And try to do in this next few months, because they're going to try to do a lot.
Dude, yeah, they're gonna what? We're gonna try to do a lie. Hold on, I'm gonna get to this comment in a second. Hold on.
They're desperate right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Say?
hear it one more time. Sorry.
And try to do in this next few months, because they're going to try to do a lot. They're desperate
Oh,
right
a
now.
lot. Okay, they're gonna try to do a lot. Got it. Okay, so this person's name is. So this person's saying this lady can talk nonstop like AI on steroids. I totally agree. Yes, they can. This person's totally right about that. The thing that they just said. I have no idea how to read that. Those aren't letters, are they? Like, you can't just have you can't just like have like little drawings as letters and then still try to act like I can. Rude. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. That's very American of me, actually. That was like white guy douchebag be like, that's not even a letter, bro. Dude, what are these little symbols floating over the A or whatever, the I in there? It's like it's a slash instead of a dot. This is all wrong. But I just don't know that language. That's all. I'm sure these are perfectly normal symbols, just of a different language that I'm not familiar with. So it's perfectly normal. Everybody's normal, you know. Nobody's weird except for this lady, you know. But that's for very different reasons. Oh God, what was that? I just heard like a pop. Can everybody could still hear me? All right, I don't know. Sounded weird. Sounded like something went haywire with the stuffs. Wolfo said, and if you'd like to comply with the enemy lie, join the Punk Apostate membership for special perks and whatnot. Yeah, as soon as I add that button, yeah, I'm literally about to add the button as soon as I finish this video that I'm working on right now, the pre-recorded one, so that way you can have some extra, some extra stuff. But yes, once the button exists, push it. You know, that's Grand Theft Auto bot said. Uh, what are they, and what exactly are they going to do? Can she vague it up a bit more? Being too specific, you know, is this, can we say just like humans? I don't even know how to be less specific than they. It's like, uh, yeah. And and Andrew. Oh wait, what did Andrew? Let me see. Did I miss Andrew? Membership levels could be named in an Adam and Eve innuendo style. Oh, that's a good idea. Huh. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to remember that. Like if you want to go to the 6-inch banana man dildo level, which I am working tirelessly on getting the Punk Apostate signature Ray Comfort Adam and Eve dildo that is, well, it's just a banana. You know, it's a dildo that looks like a banana, you know. And I think we're gonna sell the hell out of these, okay? Because y'all will love it, you know. Just that way you can think about Ray Comfort every time you're shit, I just ruined it. Now nobody's gonna do it. Fuck. Sorry, don't do that. Don't think about other stuff. You know, don't. All right. Let's see. It's like I said, I want to be a member. A member. You know, because members are penises sometimes, depending. All right. Jesus Christ. Oh, all right. Let's see here. We'll let her go on for a bit.
A lot of people are thinking, no, they're not. Oh, yes, they are. They are desperate.
What?
A few months.
Oh,
because they're going to try to do a lot. They're desperate right now.
trying to do a lot. Yeah.
A lot of people are thinking, no, they're not. Oh, yes, they are. They are desperate.
Who?
That's the reason why you're seeing them go after the rightful president the way they are, because they're desperate. You see, there's prophetic words coming to pass every day about the Biden and his cognitive function.
About the Biden and his cognitive function. Now that is just, this could not be more ironic. Oh my goodness. They're like, his cognitive function doesn't work. It's all, he's just like, he sounds like he's stupid or something. Really, lady? Have you seen your face right now? Look at your face. You don't get to talk about cognitive fucking anything with anybody else, okay? And he's got the years, okay, to at least have somewhat of a fucking excuse. What's yours, okay? She's like, well, like Xanax. That's all. That's Xanax, yeah.
God said this a long time ago. This was going to happen. This is how you're going to know that the news was going to let him go. Because they're going to start talking.
This lady really thinks that prophecies work like fucking spells. They have to rhyme. They have to rhyme. I saw it in a Disney cartoon. Magic stuff has to rhyme. Hello. Jesus. Because what was
questioning his cognitive. God said this a long time ago. This was going to happen. This is how you're going to know that the news was going to let him go.
This is how you're going to know that the news is going to let him go. Good one. Good one, lady. You are just, man, knocking these out of the park.
Because they're going to start talking and questioning his cognitive ability. Now you can see all these things being poured out in the news all the time. Because
right. I wonder what news she's talking about. Yeah. I wonder what news is talking about, his cognitive function all the time. Yeah, it sounds like, oh, it's just like all the news that she watches, which is, just the Daily Wire and Flashpoint. I don't know.
Because they are about to do something.
Who?
But this is, member, God says he's going to do things in unconventional ways.
What? This is member. What?
Because they are about to do something. But this is, member, God says he's going to do things in unconventional ways.
This is member. This is member. God says he's going to do things in unconventional ways. What, man? What are you doing? why can't you word? Why can't you word right? And how do we pause it? It's like she just permanently makes this face just it's like a ghost thing, right? Like every time like we pause it, it's like on a face like that. Like what is happening? She's got like a demon that's like a bad camera demon that just every time you take a picture, it's like like
we're going to start seeing things in unconventional ways, not only in what God is doing, but unconventional ways of what the enemies are going to try to do.
what? Unconventional ways of what God is doing, but also, okay, I'm sorry.
Seeing things in unconventional ways, not only in what God is doing, but unconventional ways of what the enemies are going to try to do, to try to save face, to try to save their plan, to try to keep going forward.
Okay.
So when we are seeing things happen that are not normal, and when we're seeing things like God said in this prophetic word,
you're the thing that isn't normal, lady. You're the unnormal thing that's happening right now. Okay. This is just wow.
When you're seeing things get chaotic or you're seeing things get questionable, not normal, uncomfortable, and God is saying, I am the way. We have to constantly look to him. Even when there's times where things come up, you didn't see them coming at all, and you have to know to stand on the word of God and know that God is your way out of it, no matter how bad it is.
This is like a child, man. Oh my God, it's so disjointed. Look at this picture now. How do I keep freezing? My God. It's like she knows when I'm going to pause it and she's like making faces on purpose at this point. I can't rule that out as she's trolling everybody so that every time they pause it, she's like, Jesus.
No matter how impossible it seems, God is the way out of it. And so when I heard this prophetic word with the team, and I'm going back.
She has a team. What kind of team would be that like with her? That is like who's standing around going, you know what, who would be a good leader for a team? Who could be our Hannibal? You know what I mean? That lady. That's our team, What the fuck? Are you serious?
Over and I'm reading this again. And I looked up the scripture. It's here in John 14:6. I know a lot of you guys probably know this scripture, but do we know it? Like he said in that prophetic word, we have ears to hear. We have physical ears to hear, but it's our spiritual ears hearing what God is saying.
What? So it's like our real, we all have like the real kinds of ears that are like on your face that actually come out off of your face, and they're made of skin and stuff. But we got to hear it with our magical spirit ears. And that's what really is important, that we hear it with our spirity, our ghost ears,
So in John 14 in verse 6, Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Yeah, we know that you know this verse, man. You basically just repeated that right there for like 7 minutes, saying that it was some new fucking prophecy from God. And now you're going to read the Bible verse that you basically repeated for your whole fucking prophecy thing that was literal nonsense. Jesus.
No one comes to the Father except through me. He's the way, he's the truth, and he's the life.
And the life too.
And he's saying in this prophetic word, when he gave me the title, the way is about to show up. God is about to show up.
Oh.
It's not going to be, no one can deny when he's about to do what he's about to do, because it's going to grow darker. This is nothing we should fear. But when it grows darker in the world,
How is this?
God's light shines even brighter.
This lady, and now she closed her eyes again. This is getting weird. I'm getting a little freaked out. This is 3 for 3 now of funny faces to pause on. Jesus, this is just. I'm baffled by people actually watching this. That is just what's so strange about this. 15,000 views in one day. I mean, that's not as bad. I actually have a video that did better than that recently, but that's still a lot. It's still too much for this person. God damn it. Okay, this is ridiculous. Hey Jasper, what's up, dude? Jasper's here. All right, let's get back to some comments because this lady's just getting monotonous. That's the only problem with this lady, man. I wish she would she needs to break out some props, maybe get the white punch pins, your push pins and yarn. Just do something, maybe do a little dance every time you rhyme or something, and then I can work with that. But this is just very woke. Someone's at the door. It's like, Betty, come on. Leave him alone. I don't think there's anybody there. She does this thing where she just is dreaming, right? And then all of a sudden she's like, "God, somebody's attacking me!" And it's like, dude, you're just dreaming, But then she runs out to the door, and it's like, "No, he's coming in the door right now. I saw it in my dream." Dude, you're dreaming, and I can't, It's like she doesn't even get that I'm explaining that she's dreaming, and she's just, still keeps on acting like I'm not even saying what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. But sorry about that. Hope that wasn't too loud. But all right, y'all. It is almost 11:30, and I have got to wrap up. But I'm sorry, Jasper. Jasper's like, "All right, I made it," and Brentley's like, "Nah, I'm out. I'm out. Sorry, I gotta go. Sorry, Jasper. We're done. We ran out of stuff to say." No, because I don't know what the hell's going on now. She's not coming back. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna have to go check whatever this is. But and if you want to check what some sex is, what? I don't fucking go to adamandeve.com, enter code word Brentley at checkout to get 50% off any one item, 6 free movies, 3 free gifts, and free shipping on the whole order. Let's go to adamandeve.com and enter that code word Brentley. That's BRENTLY, and you get 50% off almost any one items. And you get 10 free things basically, right? It's incredible. And they're just an excellent company. The packaging is always discreet as long as you don't have somebody opening up your stuff when it gets to the door, which I know some people do. And that's embarrassing, because then you do have to explain it, and it's actually really difficult to explain away. A lot of the stuff that's in there is very self-explanatory. Okay. Just saying. Right. So don't get to your package first is my point, but it is in discreet packaging. That's the point here. But if you want to support us, support the show, you can support us by supporting our sponsor, adamandeve.com, and entering that code word Brentley. But you can also become a patron. And I'm about to put up some stuff right now, actually, on Patreon, which was a stream yesterday that messed up. But I got two halves of a pretty funny stream that didn't end up staying online. So I'm going to put that on Patreon. Yeah. And but the main thing, though, and if you want to do a one-time payment on Cash App, like our producer Vonic, you can go to Cash App, and our cash tag is Punk Apostate, and you can donate there. And I'll give shout outs of the dollar amount and the for section. But anything is much appreciated. Also, super thanks. If you do any super thanks, you will get super thanked by me. It's going to be super because I'm super thankful for it. If you super thanks, so do it. You should do it because I'd be very thankful. But go to we'll have the little button down there. I'm pretty sure it's there right now, right? I think, right? But yeah, so if you want to do a super thanks, that'd be great. We also got super stickers and super stuff like that that you can do during the streams. But the super thanks, I think you can do afterwards. So, but the main thing is to stay logical, loving, skeptical, and compassionate. And we'll see you next time.